What's happening, everyone? We're back in here with another video. Today we will discuss about ignoring them, and they will come back, very much like The Divine Location, the film about the baseball fellow who needed to construct this renowned baseball field, and they had the apparition of baseball past. Fundamentally saying, in the event that you fabricate it, they will come. What's more, in my circumstance I'm saying, assuming you overlook them, it will come. This is discussing the volume of ladies who are standing in opposition to MGTOW on YouTube, on videos and social media. A couple of years prior, on the off chance that you saw MGTOW videos, you would see men fundamentally behind the scenes stowing away. They were safeguarding themselves against openness, since there was a period that assuming that you uncover yourself as a man heading out in a different direction, you would get derided. Particularly in the event that you didn't seem to be the 20% out there who ladies want. Circumstances are different. Presently, you see MGTOW emerging. They are emerging from the background and they're uncovering themselves. Also, what's going on is the ladies that are seeing these men emerging as men who are heading out in a different direction are flabbergasted in light of the fact that they're like, goodness, that implies these men aren't simply terrible. These are men I could have given an opportunity. Good, these men that are fighting themselves as survivors of the dating society, or the revulsions culture that we have in the US, casualty of women's rights that we have in the US. These men aren't so awful, we can understand them. Any case, the justification for why they're understanding us is on the grounds that the numbers are developed. Men are receiving the message. Men are on the message sheets. Men are on the Reddit board. Men are on YouTube consuming this MGTOW reasoning, and it's men who could be major providers that are just saying we've had it. That is all there is to it. There's no more associations with us. There's no more dating generally, the dating in the customary sense that we've been taught to date. There is no more of that. You pay your half, and that is all there is to it. You don't pay what you're a portion of. That is all there is to it, and we're not in any event conversing with you. There's no more marriage. We're forgetting about clean. These ladies are seeing this and they're going, damn man, we got to take care of this because these men are walking off the plantation. They are done contributing to this administration. Feminism has gone excessively far, and they grew up where they were qualified for. They were qualified for dates. They've taken every single paid excursion. They were qualified for get these things front and center. These were things that were popped given front and center, not on the back end. Presently, men won't do that any longer. That is not it. Everything is going to be equivalent on the table. If you don't believe that equality is equal to the table, no progression, we're not going forward. And matter of fact, you're going to give me what I want, and if not, then I'm going to leave. So we have a gigantic impact. What they're attempting to get is the consideration that they're done getting. They're not getting individuals with heads up once more. They're not getting the so-called dates paid for just to see where this goes. So we have a huge deluge of ladies creating MGTOW content, who guarantee to comprehend the ones who are heading out in a different direction. There's a great deal of ladies who produce MGTOW content, who guarantee to comprehend the men heading out in a different direction. They stand out, they get a ton of endorsers, they get a great deal of perspectives. They had one woman on there, I couldn't say whether she was tanked. However, she was either Ukrainian or Russian, or something like that. She could scarcely talk in complete sentences, making a MGTOW video, and she had a ton of brown noses on there all ringing in. I'm staying there and being like, what on earth? How would you get that many perspectives? How would you get that numerous supporters essentially coming on their half, slashed up sentences? That is on the grounds that men are brown noses. Men are generally a sensual caress away from being back on the ranch. I 100% trust that. You guys get any little attention from a woman, and you go jumping out of everything that you learn, everything that you know. That is a basic dating strategy that I can see. Truly, I'll give you some experience here. Around a long time back, I went out on a date with a delightful lady. She was exquisite. I was simply emerging from an influenza. I wasn't even 100% when I went on this date. I recall that I got the date with her, and I was like, I'm going on this one. We hacked it up. We made out and everything. And in the middle between all that she told me that she was on red pill, and she knew about MGTOW. It really came up, and I was like, goodness, all right. This was my start of MGTOW. I was in the phase of shock, and I'm going in the red pill rage at the point. Yet, I'm staying there going, this young lady knows about MGTOW. She is familiar with the red pill, and she was like, gracious, I know, and I comprehend and blah. Quick version, we made out, nothing else occurred between us. But I got the inclination that she thought, assuming this man is familiar with red pill and MGTOW, I got zero chance with him. He knows the game. She was like, It isn't working with him, since this person knows too well what the game is. At any rate, she suspended conversing with me at that specific point, yet I didn't push forward on her. Now the reality is this, guys. A dating system for any brilliant lady going ahead is to let men know that they comprehend the red pill, that they comprehend the reason why men are heading out in a different direction. I fail to really understand the reason why ladies aren't focusing on these sims who are really frail, who are a sensual caress away from being back on the manor. That is the very thing that I'm attempting to safeguard you from. If you guys want to go ahead and feel like, I'll simply offer them consideration, I'll pay attention to them, you will set yourself up in a circumstance that we just examined. These ladies will involve this as a dating technique to get red pill men and get them back on the ranch. That is the video for now. If it's not too much trouble, share it, buy in. Harmony out.